Hello everybody, I'm Fernando and this is my sleeve adventure. It's been about 3 weeks since my last video in this series, and first of all I just want to thank everyone who has been very supportive, my family, my friends, my co-workers, anyone who has seen this video and has felt the urge to send me a quick note, people that have sent me questions, everyone involved. I'm just very, very appreciative and I feel very blessed through this entire process. Like I said, it's been 3 weeks since my last video. I've gotten a lot of comments, and one of the comments that I've gotten from a friend of mine is that, you know, I'm very serious in the videos, that I don't let my personality show. But I just want to say the reason why I'm serious in the video is because I just want to provide information. I remember that when I was going through the process of deciding which surgery to do and this whole thing, all I was thirsty for was information. I just wanted to know more about the process. And in regards to these videos, when I watched other people, I just wanted to know, hey, how did you feel? How was the process for you? So I like to keep it along those lines, just because I have an idea in mind of who this video is made for. You know, I'm doing it to mark my progress, to record my progress, to see the differences, and to keep it in perpetuity for me and my family. But I'm also doing it for people who are thinking about this procedure. Maybe they don't have a lot of information. And particularly someone who is as big as me when I started this process at 606 pounds. And you know, is truly deciding whether this is the right decision for them. So let me tell you a little bit about the last 3 weeks, this whole process. 6 weeks ago today, I was, having the surgery, and it seems like it was forever ago. It seems like such a long time ago. And I think what I'm most surprised with is the rapid recovery that the human body goes through in this. I mean, they cut your stomach, they seal it, you go through a period of your stomach healing, but you start feeling, I started feeling better, increasingly better right away, and I marvel at the recovery process. The first 2 weeks, I went through the liquid diet, then 2 weeks of purees, then 2 weeks of soft foods like fish and scrambled eggs and things like that. And I'm now at a stage where I'm able to start eating new foods, incorporating them, and seeing if it, if it suits me well and if I feel good eating them. It's been a huge transition for me, and not only because of how much do I get to eat, which is very little, but I'm still not 100% comfortable with how I feel when I eat. So the surgery forces you to eat slowly and to measure your meals and to be very careful and very aware while you're in the process of eating. I used to eat so fast and scarf food down, and that's how I was able to eat large quantities of foods. I can no longer do that, which is a blessing, trust me. And what it does is that it forces me to make a decision whether I want to eat or I want to feel good. And ultimately, feeling good definitely trumps the eating. I've been able to eat, all kinds of food, turkey, ham, I'm able to eat, chicken and all that. And so far, everything in small amounts has been good. It's tasted well. It has suited me well. The only thing that hasn't suited me well is crispy chicken skin, like barbecue chicken or something like that. That is terrible. And one of the things that they teach you as you're going through this process is you try one food, it doesn't suit you well, wait a week or two, try it again, and if it still doesn't suit you well, then you know that that's something that you want to stay away from. So now I know. It's unfortunate because I love it, but at the end of the day, I just want to feel I just want to feel good. You know, the biggest thing again is that I'm still getting used to my new stomach. Let's call it that. So I'm still getting used to the process of learning to eat comfortably and for me to actually enjoy the eating, even though they're small portions. So I am becoming more conscientious about the kinds of foods that I eat and about, you know, what I am, what I am putting in my mouth. You know, I want to make sure that it tastes good because I'm going to eat so little of it. So it has to be good. I mean, after all, I love food, right? And, you know, I wouldn't be in this situation if I didn't, you know. I also want to say that I went to the doctor a month after surgery. They did blood work. Everything came out perfect. All my numbers were great. My good cholesterol was up. My bad cholesterol was down. Everything was great. But I want to say to you this, that I have done everything or almost everything that the doctor has asked me to do in order for me to heal my stomach and for me to go through this process. So and I say almost because, you know, I've missed a day or two of walking, which he has asked me to do every single day, 30 minutes. And for the most part, I've been able to keep up with that. But, you know, I haven't been perfect. But I met someone who it's a younger man, you know, it's a young kid. He was only weighing 390, so he wasn't in the situation that I was in. But he was eating, you know, after you have the surgery, you're supposed to have liquids, you know, purees, and then soft foods. There's a reason for that. One of the biggest reasons is you want your stomach to heal, you know. And if you have a leak in your stomach, it could be incredibly dangerous, even fatal. So I took those things to heart. I met this young kid a week and a half after surgery. He is like eating shish kebabs, and he just had a horrible reaction, had to go to the hospital. Thankfully, he didn't leak. But I just want to say that, you know, it's important that you are committed to the process, not only so that you heal, but also you're committed to the process, you know, from the standpoint that the doctors always told me, this surgery is a tool for weight loss. And last time I went, he just told me, all we did was the surgery. The rest is up to you. And I think that is true, but I would say the surgery forces you to make better decisions, and I definitely feel like they say it's a tool, but for me, it's an incredible tool. Sometimes I feel so good, you know, I feel lighter, I feel healthier, I feel great, that I forget that, you know, I can't eat those quantities. So it has forced me to live life more conscientiously, more, you know, in the moment. I can't be stressed out working and trying to chew on something, or, you know, that time, those moments are gone for me, you know. Food now has its separate place, and I have to treat it as such. So it's been 6 weeks in surgery. Remember, I started a liquid diet 10 days before surgery. So I weigh myself today, I'm at 540. I have lost a total of 66 pounds, and I feel the weight that has come off. I feel it in my joints, in my back. I was up and walking for 2 hours yesterday. I mean, I can't tell you, you know, I could tell you that 6 weeks ago, if I would have been standing up for longer than 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I would have started to get some back pain. And I would have to be leaning on something or doing something like that. And to be just standing up for 2 hours, walking around, it's unbelievable. I thought I was going to see these effects much later, but, you know, to see it so early in the process, and it is early in the process for me. I still weigh 540 pounds. I'm still obese, and I need to keep going forward. But it really is very motivating to be able to see those changes. So for now, this is my update. I hope to update you again in about a month, and I hope to continue to provide good news. I'm really looking forward to the next the next 4 months and what they're going to bring to the table for me as far as weight loss and improvement of my lifestyle. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to write me. And I just want to say once again, end it the way I started it, by saying thank you to everyone that has been incredibly supportive to me. Thank you, and have a good one.